You're using Claude wrong. While you're typing prompts one at a time, this system runs your entire day before you even open your laptop. Most people's relationship with AI is a conversation. Open Claude, ask a question, get an answer, close the tab, come back an hour later and do it again. That is not productivity. That is interruption management. The people getting 10 times leverage from AI right now are not having conversations. They are running systems. 3 co-work sessions, working with your real files, scheduled to run while you sleep, while you eat, while you meet. By the end of this video, you will have one setup end to end with paste ready prompts on your computer tonight. Here is the gap, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. A conversation with Claude is interruption management. You stop, you ask, you wait, you read, you copy, you paste. 45 minutes later, you have done one thing badly because every interruption is a context switch, and every context switch is a tax on your attention. A system is the opposite. A system starts working before you wake up. It does the grunt work while you focus on the highest value tasks of your day. It hands you a complete summary before you log off. You did not babysit it. You did not even watch it run. It just produced. Cowork was built for systems. The chat box is the front door. The system is the rest of the building. Almost nobody is using it this way yet, which is exactly why we are about to. You are not going to be early to AI. But you can absolutely still be early to running AI like infrastructure. Your automated day has 3 sessions. Morning briefing at 7. Midday production block, triggered manually. End of day wrap up at 5. Each one is a co-work task that runs on your computer, works with your actual files, and delivers real outputs you can immediately use. The morning briefing scans your inbox, your calendar, and your Slack, and hands you a one-page document before your first coffee. The midday production block is your workhorse. You describe outcomes. Cowork executes the work on your real files in your real folders. The end of day wrap up reviews everything that happened today, packages it into a single report, and feeds tomorrow's briefing automatically. 3 tasks. 1. Continuous loop. You wake up to context. You produce all afternoon. You close your laptop knowing nothing fell through the cracks. This is the entire system, and you can have it running tonight. Quick personal ask before we keep going. 90% of people watching this will take the AI advantage and leave. But the people who subscribe early usually win early. On Facebook, subscribe is the supporter button. On YouTube, it is free. If these videos give you an edge, join us. Session 1. The morning briefing. 7 a.m. every weekday. Before you even pour your first coffee, Claude has already scanned your email and categorized every message by urgency. Drafted responses for the routine ones. Flagged the 3 that actually need your brain. Pulled your calendar for the day. Created a one-page prep brief for every meeting. Checked Slack for anything that happened overnight. Compiled all of it into a single morning briefing document sitting on your desktop. You open your laptop. You read one document. You know exactly what your day looks like. Setup is 3 steps. 1. Open Claude Cowork and connect Gmail, Google Calendar, and Slack. 2. Create a dedicated folder, something like documents/daily briefings that Cowork can write to. 3. Use the /schedule command to run the briefing task every weekday at 7. The full prompt template is on your screen right now. Pause if you need to copy it. The free PDF in the description has it pre-filled and ready to paste. Here is the part most people skip and pay for later. Be specific about your tiers. What counts as urgent for your business is different from what counts as urgent for someone else. So you define the categories yourself in plain English in the prompt. Tier 1 is needs response before 9 a.m., a client escalation, a live deal at risk, a team member blocked on you. Tier 2 is needs response today, a customer reply where the relationship still has slack, a scheduling request, a vendor question. Tier 3 is can wait until this week, newsletters from people you actually care about, internal updates, Slack threads where you are tagged but not blocking anyone. Tier 4 is informational, no response needed. The model uses these definitions to sort every email before you ever see them. The more specific your tiers, the more your inbox stops being a fire alarm and starts being a sorted queue. Run it manually 3 times first. Read the output. Fix what is wrong. Refine the prompt. By run 3, the briefing will feel like it was written by someone who knows your business. Session 2, the midday production block. This is the workhorse. The session you trigger when you are ready to get real work done. Instead of doing 20 small tasks yourself, you describe the outcomes you need and let Cowork execute. The key difference between this and chatting with Claude is that Cowork works on your actual files. It does not give you text to copy. It creates the documents, updates the spreadsheets, compiles the reports, saves everything where it belongs. Build a library of 4 task templates for the work you do most often. Document processing. Give Cowork a folder of PDFs, contracts, research papers. It extracts, summarizes, organizes, compiles. 20 documents in minutes, not hours. Data compilation. It reads spreadsheets, combines data from multiple sources, runs calculations, produces a formatted report. Content production. If you have a content brain document set up, it produces an entire week of content, formatted, saved, ready for review. Research compilation. Give it a research question and access to web search. Come back to a finished document instead of 20 open browser tabs. Each template specifies the input source, the processing steps, the output format, and the save location. The more precise the template, the less babysitting required. All 4 templates are on your screen now. Steal them verbatim. Tweak the folder paths. Done. Session 3, the end of day wrap up. 5 p.m. every weekday. Before you close your laptop, Claude compiles everything that happened today. What emails were sent and received? What meetings happened? And what was discussed? What files were created or modified in your working folders? What tasks were completed? What is still pending? What needs to carry over to tomorrow? It packages all of it into one structured report saved to your briefings folder. This serves 2 purposes. First, it gives you closure. You know exactly where everything stands before you walk away. Second, and this is the powerful part, it seeds tomorrow's morning briefing. The end of day report becomes context for the next morning, creating a continuous loop of awareness across days. You are not starting from zero every Monday. You are starting from where Friday left off. The carry forward section is where the magic happens. Open items, owner, due date, blocker, next action. The morning briefing reads carry forward first, surfaces it as priority, and the loop closes itself. When all three sessions are running, your day looks like this: 7 a.m. Morning briefing is waiting on your desktop when you start. You read it in 5 minutes. You know exactly what needs your attention first. 9 a.m. to noon. You focus on high value work: the decisions, the relationships, the creative thinking, the strategic moves only you can do. Noon to 2 p.m. You trigger your midday production block. Cowork handles document processing, report compilation, content production, data work, while you take a break or handle the people facing parts of your job. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. You review the output. You do your final human pass on anything that needs your judgment. You handle the items from the morning briefing that required your personal attention. 5 p.m. End of day report compiles automatically. You review it, close your laptop, and know that nothing fell through. That is a fully orchestrated day. AI handles production. You handle decisions. The asymmetry is brutal in your favor. Now, here is the secret nobody talks about. The system gets dramatically better every week if you invest 15 minutes on Friday. Open the week's briefings and reports. Ask 3 questions. Question 1: what did the briefing miss that I had to discover on my own? Update the prompt to include that category. Question 2: what did Cowork produce this week that I had to redo by hand? Update the template to fix the quality issue. Add a rule. Add an example showing good versus bad. Question 3: what new recurring task appeared this week that I should automate next? Build the next template. That is it. 3 questions, 15 minutes. The compounding is brutal. The person who has been refining their Cowork system for 3 months has a completely different relationship with their work than the person who set it up once and forgot. The model is not getting smarter on its own. Your instructions are getting smarter, and your instructions are entirely inside your control. That is the moat. That is the part nobody is going to copy from a tweet thread. Now, the honest truth: setting this up takes a full day, maybe two if you are thorough. You will write the prompts, you will refine them, you will run them on real data and curse at the output and tighten them again. But once it is running, this system saves 1 to 3 hours every single workday. That is 5 to 15 hours a week, 20 to 60 hours a month, 240 to 720 hours a year. Those are not hypothetical hours. Those are hours you currently spend reading emails, preparing for meetings, compiling reports, formatting documents, doing administrative work. That is important, but does not require your genius. Claude Cowork is not a tool you use. It is infrastructure you build. Build it once. Refine it weekly. Let it compound. Most people will keep starting every day by checking email for 45 minutes and wondering where their morning went. The handful of people who build this system will start every day knowing exactly what matters and exactly what is already handled. Those two trajectories diverge fast. If you found this useful, comment the word system below this video, and we will send you the Claude Cowork automation playbook as a free PDF. The morning briefing prompt template, paste ready, with urgency tiers pre-filled. The midday production library with 4 templates, paste ready. The end of day wrap-up template with the carry forward schema. The Friday refinement checklist, and the daily loop timeline, all on one page. Comment system, and it is yours. While you are at it, check out the 4 guides linked below the video: the Claude Code Guide, the Codex Guide, the AI Sales Playbook, and the Claude Certified Architect Prep Kit. They are paid, they are battle tested, and they pair perfectly with what you just learned. Catch you in the next one.